Israel was a European settler state, just like all the other European settler states that were established in the age of empire. And it was to be, for the British who established it, a loyal little Jewish Ulster. That's the North of Ireland colony that the British set up many hundreds of years ago to control Ireland. That was the quote from the man who set it up, Mr. Balfour, who was the man whose declaration gave away Palestine to the Zionist movement, who at that time, by the way, represented only a tiny fragment of international Jewish political opinion, the overwhelming majority of which was left-wing, communist even, and social democratic, at least in character, and certainly didn't want to validate the argument of the anti-Semitic racists in Europe who argued that the Jews should all get out of town and go somewhere else. In that there was a cotermity between the fascist, racist, anti-Semitic ideology and the ideology of Zionism, which said the American Jews are not really Americans, the British Jews are not really British, French Jews are not really French, and they all ought to leave their countries and go and live somewhere else. At that time, the Zionist leadership was ready to accept any number of places as the place where they'd set up their European settler state. The Maldives was one, Seychelles was another, Patagonia in Latin America was another, Uganda in Africa was another. They were ready to build a state called Israel in those places, if only the European empires would give them the backing.